the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
All this last week, we were talking about a cold front coming in for this weekend. Let's talk about what your Saturday temps look like. Really not bad in the morning, some 70s there. We made it up to the upper 80s yesterday. So that's what a cold front in July will do to our temperatures. Now, we've been in the 90s here, and the heat indexes have been out of control up in the 100s. Well, remember that from this last week. But really not too bad yesterday. Again, in the upper 80s, we dropped back off. We've now dropped into 70 waking up this morning. So we'll take cold fronts like that. Pretty pleasant conditions there. The heat index yesterday really was not bad. And kind of can put that in comparison where the heat index was close to 112, 114 about last Thursday. So the heat index really has come down only in the upper 80s, low 90s much of the afternoon during the afternoon hours yesterday. High yesterday, again, 88 in Oklahoma City. Most spots were running in the low 90s. So this is the time of the year we say it's just not going to be as hot, not as hot. It's still hot out there, but not as hot for your highs on Saturday. Let's talk about your Sunday now as we check out your morning temps. Right now, 70 southeast winds at 5 miles per hour. That's a great shot from our American Fidelity Cam. That's part of our Lucky Star Casino Skycam network, and it shows a quiet start this morning. A few fair weather clouds. That is looking off to the north, but to our south, we have some rain and some storms, especially in North Texas, watching a complex of storms kind of riding right along the Oklahoma, Texas Red River border. Most of those will move across North Texas. So we can see Dallas right where my fingertip is at. This will blow right along the Red River down to Dallas, and folks down in the WinStar Casino down toward Ardmore might get a little of that rain coming in their way. Here in Oklahoma City, we're dry right now. There's kind of a band of rain we're watching from the Cogar area down to near Pauls Valley, kind of zeroing in on that. Right now is near Cedar Lake and Scott, near the Cogar area. That line is really weakening as it moves kind of to more of a southeast direction. Had a little lightning with it earlier, just some showers right now. Those extend down to Payne, Pauls Valley. There's Wynnewood, near the Sulphur Davis areas on down to the Arbuckle Mountains, just a little south and east of Ardmore is where that line is right now. And it's been weakening a bit. So it looks like we'll have a pretty decent forecast. Any of that rain, I think it's going to stay to the south of Oklahoma City. 10 o'clock temp, 79, 87 at 2. We'll close in on 90 today, and just a little bit more humidity today. We'll throw that heat index back up in the 90s today. Might approach 100, but it's going to be just a notch hotter here coming up for today, so prepare for that. 60s, low 70s. Really, your morning temperatures are very pleasant. Those are still warm, but they're pretty pleasant for this time of the year. Highs today will close in on 90 for many spots. May see a few middle 90s in southwest parts of Oklahoma here coming up for today. Now, going into tonight, as we look at our temperatures here, and look at our rain chances. Storms will come out of Kansas and then ride southward, being a little aggressive on this. A lot of the data doesn't have much coming in, but a lot of times these storms will kind of come in and keep blowing on down. So watch that. Again, chance of rain and storms look best up along the Kansas border from Ponca on over toward the Miami area near Tulsa, and that'll keep moving south. Will it move into Oklahoma City? Probably not. We'll put it 20%. A lot of times these storms will come south, and then they'll blow back toward the metro, and we'll get a little rain out of that for a while as that system starts to wind down. So watch that probably daybreak tomorrow morning for Oklahoma City if we see something here. But like I said, it's going to be a low chance. Any chance of severe weather northeast Oklahoma looks slight up that way. So temperatures here tonight dropping off mainly in the 70s here overnight tonight. And as we go into tomorrow, we'll heat it up a bit more, getting back up into the 90s tomorrow, maybe even a few spots closing in on 100 as our temperatures start to dial back upward. We're going to start to heat it back up as we go into the first part of the week. 96 tomorrow, and then 100 forecast for Tuesday. We have yet to make it to 100 in Oklahoma City, and as wet as we've been, we may not make it there, but we get really close, throwing that humidity. The heat index will, so hottest days coming. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday it comes down a bit, and going toward next weekend another cold front comes in that may bring some rain chances there, and expect to see temperatures back in the upper 80s to 90s. So we'll take that pretty decent forecast heading into this next weekend. Again, that hot weather's building in. 100 by Tuesday. We'll take a break and be right back here in just a few minutes.